if one black person does something, right? We can't say that every black person is bad.
If one white person
does something, we cannot say that every cop is bad. None of these people here shot anyone. I see them as human beings, just like I see everybody on this side as human beings. We're all human. This uniform doesn't make him a robot. Just like your uniform, your skin color doesn't make you a criminal. And that's what I need people to understand is to stand neutral. But this man gave me a hug and he wants to fight me because of that. How does that make sense? Spreading more hate into the world.
I've seen an argument from people that basically goes, black people should stop this protesting because it conforms to the negative stereotypes we have about them. That's basically saying black people should be quiet in the face of injustice because it's making me confront my own internal racism.
I find it very interesting that you would say that.
This look like protecting to you? Maybe this. Or maybe this. Or maybe this when the cops are destroying protesters' water. Or what about this? Oh, definitely this one. This? Oh, maybe this one. Or maybe this one. The police have been attacking peaceful protesters, and if you're not mad, you're not paying attention.
This is Ohio City Council President. This is Joyce Betty. She's a congresswoman. She's also 70 years old. And that man right there is Franklin County Commissioner. His name is Kevin Boyce. All of them are politicians. All of them were pepper sprayed in Ohio's protests. If that doesn't show you the amount of disregard they have for who they're pepper spraying, I don't know what will. May I remind you, they all hold places in office. They would not be doing anything detrimental to their career. Follow for more updates.
You don't see no bad doctors, no bad pharmacists, no bad surgeons. The reason why is because their licenses are getting held accountable. If something happens, your license is gone. I don't understand. It's not rocket science with police.
When's the last time you were walking towards someone on a street and they cross because they're scared of you? When's the last time you were in a store and people follow you because they think you're stealing? When's the last time you saw someone who looked like you and came from your community get murdered and see it get plastered all over social media for you to face every single day? People are in mourning right now. Even your little group Unique videos condemned what happened to George Floyd. You should be ashamed. And you know what you should be calling over dramatic? Storming a Capitol with rifles because you can't go to Starbucks.
People are killed by cops than black people.
Yeah, because there are more white people than black people in the USA. Considering the fact that black people are arrested far more disproportionately than white people for the same amount of crimes, these two stats might actually be related. For weed smoking, for example, black people and white people consume weed at about the same rate, but black people get arrested like 4 times as much as it.
But why?
Because black neighborhoods are over-policed. Let's say you have 2 neighborhoods, white and black, and the black one's a little bit poor. With that being the case, poorer neighborhoods tend to commit more crime, so the police chief says, okay, we're going to direct more resources towards the poor, the black neighborhood. Then, another 5 years roll around, another crime study is done on both neighborhoods. It turns out that in spite of the fact that police are overrepresented in the black community is now committing more crimes, not less crimes than before. The reason for that is because now police are there to catch more crimes. But what that means is more of them are locked up, and it means the community continues its cycle of impoverishment. The over-policing of communities is what contributes to their
Once the looting starts, the shooting starts. You have a president talking about the Second Amendment as a use for people to come out here and use firearms against the people that are protesting. This is the messages that we're seeing. I don't know if you on social media, because the news don't tell you everything. But you have to pay attention to what's going on, or else we have a president that's trying to incite a race war. And when the borders are closed, we can't leave. You have people in here that need your help. This is when you and y'all stand together with the community, with society, to stop the governmental oppression. Period. We need you. So then march with us. March beside us. You get your people. Y'all march beside us. March beside us. March beside us. Let the revolution be televised. March beside us and show us that you're here for us. Make history with us, please. Let's just do it. March with us. We'll start marching and you march with us. Please. Just do it. Do it. Just come on. Be the change. Be the change. Do it. Do it. Please. Do it. Please.
Because we're taught to hate. We hate because we're ignorant. We are the product of ignorant people who have been taught an ignorant thing, which is that there are 4 or 5 different races. There are not 4 or 5 different races. There's only one race on the face of the earth, and we're all members of that race, the human race. But we have separated people into races so that some of us can see ourselves as superior to the others. We thought it would work, I guess. It hasn't worked. It has been bad for everyone. But it's time to get over this business. There is no gene for racism. There's no gene for bigotry. You're not born a bigot. You have to learn to be a bigot. Anything you learn, you can unlearn. It's time to unlearn our bigotry. It's time to get over this thing, and we best get over it pretty soon. I'm an educator, and it is my business as an educator to lead people out of ignorance. The ignorance of thinking that you're better or worse than someone else because of the amount of a pigment in your skin. Pigmentation in your skin has nothing to do with intelligence or with your worth as a